Hello, everybody. I'm Roadblock, and we are on the free-to-play channel. I am streaming this live right now over on YouTube. So if you see me talking or looking at chat, um, that would be why. So quick update, real quick, where I got all my shards. Right. So the challenge, I did complete the dungeon challenge that gave me my sacred. Answering your question there, Riley. Thank you. Um, and if you missed it, I did do Nightmare. You see, we're on Nightmare. We've got all the stars, right? So I did do Nightmare and get the Sacred from that. No additional Sacreds from Clan Boss. Somebody did mention to me that I was almost level 60, which would give me another Sacred, and I've been grinding all day on this account. Um, it doesn't show it very well, to be honest, because I don't think I was that far from it. I feel like I made like 4% progress, but they pointed it out to me. I tried. I did what I could today. Playing all three of my accounts. Um, I won't be able to get this sacred shard in time. At least not today. Maybe by Sunday. Who knows? Um, but let's talk about why I decided to pull these sacreds. Now we do know I spoke in depth in my previous video about a fusion coming up, and that's an exciting time. However, I I want to pull the shards. It's just that simple. I want to pull them. It's fun to pull shards. I want to pull them when I have the best chance of getting a legendary. Um, so I really think that that's just what I want to do. Also, if I have to do a summon rush, I still don't even think 6 sacreds is going to be enough. And then I'm going to have to pull voids when I don't want to and pull ancients when I don't want to. I don't want to pull for a summon rush to get a champion. I just don't. I would rather use my big stockpile of energy and other resources to go in that direction. And then I also mentioned this in the last video. I'm pretty weak in Ice Golem and Spider, which means that I'm going to have to farm on lower difficulties, which could result in a longer, a lot more energy usage, and I could get to a point where I have to say, you know what, I don't have the resources that I thought I did. So that's why I'm going to pull these shards now, because otherwise I'm going to waste them during a summon rush and then fail in an attempt at a fusion, and then I'll just be super sad. So let's pull them when we want to pull them, right? So let's get started. I'm going to pull these right away because I do have some account takeovers to get to. If you're seeing this, I uploaded it after the live stream, so I'm sorry you won't be able to join. There should be a VOD of it possibly, but if you do want to catch me on my next live stream, subscribe, and then if you click that bell, it'll notify you when I go live. You can also join my Discord server. It's in the uh, what's that called? Description. That's the word I'm looking for. It's in the description of every video that I post, and you'll be able to get updates when I go live, when a new video has been uploaded as well there. Let's get started. Okay, guys. So we have 147 out of 170. We have room. Let's get to pulling. I don't know how I feel about it. I pulled this for somebody else. I don't know how I feel about it. Oh. Okay, let's talk about Skull Lord Vargal before we start pulling other shards. I don't hate the champion, okay? We don't care. We're not going to use Skull Sworn. I don't care about that. When he's attacked, he destroys max HP. What a start. I feel bad that I'm not like more excited. My chat is, super excited that I got a legendary, right? Um, he destroys max HP. Wait, when attacked, destroys max HP, destroys max of bosses by 2 points, except the Scarab King, whose match HP was destroyed by 0.5%. That's stupid. This is the one thing where I was like, oh, I can use him on Scarab King. Oh, yeah, I pulled him from you, Pazerlex, I remember. Um, all right, we get a decrease attack, right? A provoke. I think he's a pretty good provoker, right? It's a 3-turn. I love well, okay, I'm stealing this from Ash. Ash loves 2-turn cooldowns. This is a 2-turn provoke. Guys, and it's a okay, hold on. Let me read this. Places strengthen on this champion and then has a when booked 100% chance of placing provoke on an enemy target for 1 turn. And it's a two-turn cooldown. If he's built fast enough with my team, I've solved my taunt problem, right? We need to taunt that head that clears all the debuffs. And this is a places, which means it will always land because it's not reliant on a non-weak hit. This could be my taunter for Hydra. Yeah, 100% chance when booked. Did I not say that? I thought I said that. It is a big help on Scarab Boss. Okay. Because it sounds negative, right? Okay. And then heal reduction on the A1. This free-to-play account, we don't have a taunter for Hydra other than UDK, right? So now we have Skull Lord Vargal to be our guy. So, all right, cool. Well, he might get built sooner rather than later, if I'm honest, because we need a taunter. We need a consistent taunter. I have to book him. He needs books to be effective because I need that a 2-turn cooldown. And I'm not crazy, right? 3 turns, cooldown -1. My Molly's on a 3-turn. When it lands on a 1, it's not great. But if she lands on the 2-turn taunt or provoke, great. So, okay. Yeah, decrease attack. I mean, there's like 1,000 champions that bring decrease attack. Like, it sounds bad when I say it that way, but I have multiple champions on my teams right now that bring decrease attack. But taunt or provoke is what I need. Okay. Oh, he is super fast. Thank you, Oxus. I'm going with Oxus. 107 base speed. So we're talking about I need him to be fast for the 2-turn cooldown. For the provoke, I got it right this time. There you go. We've got a great starting speed to make him very, very fast and keep those provokes going. I don't think he's going to be as effective doing damage to them, to the rest of the heads. I don't know how hard this ability hits, right? But getting an early taunt is pretty solid. Oxygen, got it. Oxy, got it. Okay, I'm gonna pull in all the shards with 12% chance. Let's pull them all. Melga, that's a good pull. She's a good support. She is a really good support. I didn't already have her, did I? I pulled her really early on my main account, and I kept her at 50, and she was a support for me for a long time, just at 50, right up until I got Pythion. And she did a fine job of just being a support at 50, because she has a good amount of base HP. So, I'm a big fan of Melga. I really am. It's one of those things where, you get that champion when you need it really badly, and she did put in work. Also, a 2 ally revive, which is pretty darn good. They don't get a lot of. They're only 20% HP and 20% turn meter when they're revived, but they do get a big shield on them as well. Proportional to their max HP. You know how I feel about that. The shield that she places is based on her HP, and then also continuous healing. So very similar to UDK's shield, right? Proportional to his defense in his case. But that's a good shield. And then this is a unique ability, 50% chance 5, 10, so 50, 65, 70, 75% chance of removing a random debuff from a random ally. Not something you can really rely on, but it's nice to have, right? It's a little bit of extra. It used to come in pretty clutch for me on Scarab Boss, removing those taunts if I had enough resistance on her. So, definitely a champion. The only problem with her on this account is I have Ultimate Death Knight, which, while it doesn't have the revive portion of the kit, brings the big shield, which is what I would really use her mostly for, because we have a great reviver. So we kind of, maybe this account, not great, but for your account, if you pull a Melga today, top tier champion in my opinion. Great epic. Really big fan. I don't even know this guy. Yeah. We're moving on. I'll 100% keep Melga for Faction Wars. Okay, so the Bears. I have pulled these guys on my main account a dozen times. Never really used them. Maybe I'm sleeping on them. Let me know in the comments if I'm sleeping on the Bears, but I think that's food right there in my opinion. So come on, Raid. What is this? That's just rude. Just rude. This is really, really good. This is really, really good. Okay. So I've been putting it off because it doesn't matter. Oh, okay. Everyone's laughing in the chat because I got that guy a second time. Neldor is a really, really good pull. I'm gonna tell you why. Because we already have a lure to get us through regular, like, this could be our way to open up hard Fire Knight, right? Because with a lure, we're pretty much, I could probably go through and push all the difficulties of Fire Knight with a little bit of tweaking of my team. That sounds cocky, but I mean, Allure is a cheat code, right? I'm gonna click my red dots while I talk. So pulling Neldor could be a really good opportunity. I can't believe I got two of him to push into hard Fire Knight and start farming for some mythical gear, because he would basically do Allure stuff in hard Fire Knight. I would need another freeze champion to get full value out of him. So if we talk real quick, debuffs that places freeze. Oh, we have Ray. Duh. This is good. The Ray's value just went up. Is her aura all battles in dungeons? Yes. Okay. Ray's value just went up. I think Ray and Neldor would be a good combo together. I really do. I do need to tweak my team a little bit to get through the hard, to unlock hard Fire Knight, but I think once I do, we've got a pretty good step there. So, all right. First place in the tournament right now at 1809. There is still another chance that I could get some more Sacreds. If I do, I'll pull them. And then that is, what other, was there more? Oh, there's more on the previous page. Got to pay attention. This is why you click the red dots, guys, okay? Somebody needs to make a meme of me, of like the red dot coming at me, you know, or like the Always Sunny thing where you with all the red lines, but for me it's red dots. Okay. Well, I'm going to call that a video because I have account takeovers to get to. So yeah, I'm gonna do a separate video pulling shards on my main account, but we're gonna call that a video for this one, and then I gotta figure out how many shards I want to pull on the main account because I don't really know. Um, Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the support. I was just talking today to one of my friends about how close we are to 1,000 subscribers. So if you enjoyed this content, if you want to learn more about Raid and have any questions or stuff, post them in the comments. I'd love to get to them in a question block episode. Um, and as always, I appreciate your support, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.